flunkies, welcome to the show.
You're here.
We're
You're
brought
ready.
to you today by Squatty Potty. Get your shit out right in an untangled colon.
Who gives a F is not brought to you by Squatty Potty.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, Spotify. I heard you. That was real fast, man. We got our own exclusive agreement coming up.
We have nothing. We have nothing. You know how you know I have nothing? I'm drinking out of one of those cups that used to be at Pizza Hut restaurants. They don't even have restaurants anymore. You just carry out at all. They got rid of the buffets.
I love how you're doing that. I'm drinking out of a plastic Cowboys cup that is so faded, just like my team.
It's just the it's just the white plastic that was the base coat of the paint.
I'll hold this up for the viewers. You can actually see that is the case. It's starting to fray.
It's just
It was once a proud cup. It is now tarnished. It's looking bad. Things aren't going the way they expected.
You know what always gets me is how there's always those people who like collect cups, right? Like the souvenir cups. There's somebody out there who's super into the collection of souvenir cups. And
yeah,
it just that's so much space. To take up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I still have some old Iowa State cups, but I think I only have like one. Yeah. What?
But you use them.
Oh yeah, I use them. Are you talking about the people that put them on a shelf? Like I remember in 1998 when we had that missed field goal, and I bought a commemorative cup to recognize what happened.
Yeah, but like you know how like there's those promotional cups, right?
Oh, the Toy Story characters from Burger King.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you have all the different toys and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to see if there is a video of somebody showing off their souvenir collection.
You know where they end up, Wade?
Where?
Inevitably, at that kick-ass pawn shop me and you went to that was like, we walked downstairs and it was 1970. I'm not shitting you. There's fresh new Star Wars memorabilia cups. They had all that weird shit down there. It looked like you walked into an organized hoarder's room.
Right. Which store was that again? Where did we see that again?
It was in downtown Omaha somewhere. It's like
that's right. Yeah. I know. I know what you're talking about. You go down there and it's just like cups galore. But they had glasses. I'm like that's a step above like collecting like a souvenir beer
collector?
Glass. Yeah, you know, you're not trash.
You hold your pinky up?
Garbage if you collect like plastic souvenir cups.
What are you saying to all those NASCAR fans with those collective memorabilia Dale Earnhardt plastic plates?
No, you're garbage. And you know what? This is also coming from a guy who kept a souvenir Bud Light can because it's the one when Kansas City held the All-Star game. For baseball. So I have a Budweiser can that just has the logo for that. I'm not even a giant Kansas City Royals fan. Why I kept that? No idea. But I did, and it's full.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You got
one of these days I'm gonna like mix it into like a fucking that's what I actually kept it for. It's just a time bomb, you know. One of these days I'm just gonna throw it in a cooler at a party and just watch somebody wince.
Well, I mean, honestly, Wade, the contents of that were to be consumed, just like the souls of everybody that was successful on that team, because they all left.
For real. Dude, you know what's crazy is so it's an unopened can of beer.
Uh-huh.
I traveled from Iowa all the way to Utah with that. Went up 3,000 miles of altitude. I think is what it is. The difference between Iowa and like Utah. I actually went up even higher than that when you go on your way to here. You come back down as you come into Salt Lake. So, but like I took that you know how much of a risk that is that I put that can in.
I'm picturing you wrapping this like a breakable object and wrapping it in like a newspaper, all that stuff. Be like, we gotta be careful. It's fragile. I'm letting this ferment to make my own weird Budweiser whiskey years down the road.
They say barrel. I figured a can works the same as a barrel.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
This is like a miniature barrel. Same
this
thing.
is just a small tin barrel.
Yeah.
This is how the pioneers did it.
I'm going to tap this in 20 years, and it's going to be delicious.
That's what the pioneers did. They just they just fermented in canteens. They were made of metal. Sure, they all died of hallucinating from aluminum poisoning or something.
Yeah,
But you know
that's
what?
how
They
the
had a
witch
good
trial
time.
started. It was fermented Budweiser.
It's fermented German beer that had sat there for like 20 years. And then oh, dude, yeah, that's what happened. But like I had that thing I didn't have it wrapped up or anything, but it was in one of my totes that I had filled with many other things I probably care way more about. And like the risk, like that can could have exploded due to altitude.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I was going to ask, like, did it bulge? Is it just a normal can? Did
It's
you
still
get
a
their
normal
safe
can.
package?
It's still normal. It was totally fine. I didn't think about that until just now. It took me to talk about it just now.
You
to
know,
realize,
that's what's
yeah, that could
great.
have exploded.
It's so good you say that because, I mean, you just got done telling me, like, hey, I'm going through my closet looking up stuff, and there's a bunch of stuff I don't want. One thing that didn't come up until just now, hey, I got this beer can from 10 years ago.
Yeah, that literally was 10 years ago. I was a sophomore in college.
Oh, Jesus.
It wasn't that long ago. So I guess not 10 years. It was like 8. But either way, I remember where I got that because I was down in Maryville where Northwest Missouri State is.
Mm-hmm.
Partying with some friends who went to school there, and it was right around that time of the All-Star game. And like Missouri, for some reason, every beer case you want to get, there's no 24 packs. It's all 30 racks, bro. So I got a 30 rack of, yeah, dude. I got a 30 rack of Budweiser, and it was the All-Star edition. I remember like, I'm gonna keep this, and I stuck it in my duffel bag and like took it home. It's really, that beer is actually very like lucky it survived that weekend, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just as lucky as that team was.
It got like a lottery number, a lottery system, and survived not getting crushed. It could have easily been and it looks like a baseball, so it could have easily been used for dizzy bat. That's what it was naturally intended for.
Yeah, it's what
but I saved it.
What's great is Kansas City is so good at promoting their own shit that they have now had the Kansas City Chief beer cans that were put out by Budweiser, and those are going to be running rampant of people saving cases.
Oh, yeah, for sure, especially like the year they won it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do they have Bud Light cans that like celebrate their winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they had Budweiser.
They have Budweiser Kansas City Chief Champs cans. I have to look this up. Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl
beer.
Budweiser Super Bowl Budweiser. I'm gonna put Bud can because I'm lazy. Super Bowl. Oh my God, they do have one. What? Oh, people are auctioning it off. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a champion. This is a Bud Light bottle, though. This is the aluminum bottle that helps things stay cooler.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
proven.
Yes.
With the twist top.
With the nice.
Oh, they also have a pop top. Oh, that's Duck House, though. Okay, so they have other ones. But yeah, no, they have Bud Light like cans that just say Champion on them. People are definitely saving those. They have Coke ones too.
Yeah, no,
they so crazy.
Like the memorabilia people out there, they're like, hey, all these idiots are literally drinking their money.
Do they do that for every Super Bowl champion?
I don't know. All I know is from the Kansas City Chiefs and Kansas City teams in general, I feel like the Midwest just kind of flocks to them, or you got those weird ones that are like, I can't root for Kansas City, so they go elsewhere, and that's how you get your Viking and Green Bay fans.
True.
But the amount
or you get me, and I go, I'm going to the coast, baby. Go Niners.
Yeah. Or you get, and then I'm stuck with my piddling Cowboys.
Well, okay, you have a built-in excuse. You're born in Texas, so for some reason you have some weird pride, even though you only
born
were
in
there
Dallas,
4 or 5.
baby. Woo!
Yeah, apparently that garbage stays with you.
Yeah, just like my, and I love.
You could take the trash out of Dallas, but you can't put the trash back.
What are you talking
Dallas.
about, man? The trash was snorting up millions of dollars of coke, and it was a quarterback for the mid-2000s. Hello, Quincy Carter. Here's looking at you.
Yeah, Dallas, where we bribe college students to come play for our football teams, and we have a cocaine house for the Dallas Cowboys.
No, wait, that was Baylor. Totally different.
No. You're thinking SMU. You're going too early. I'm going way later, back around the same period as your boys at the White House.
The good White House.
The Pony Express, bruh.
Oh man, I wouldn't give to just be there for one night.
Right?
That had to be crazy.
Just one night.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, Michael.
They're
Irvin
like, this is a
Deion
Tuesday,
Sanders?
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They just got done with 2-a-days, and they're partying harder than we've ever had in
I would
life.
do anything to be there on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. Fuck, I'd become Lance Armstrong if I could be there for Friday or Saturday night.
You'd lose a nut?
Oh yeah. I'd lose both. One, I'd voluntarily give up. The other, I'd be like, just by looking at stuff.
He's kidding. I give my left. Nobody says that anymore. That was a popular phrase for so long. I'll give my left nut to party at the White House with the championship Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, the directionalist really took that out of context.
Yeah.
So you can't specify anymore.
No, you can't. It's very tough. By the way, I think they do this for every Super Bowl team. I found Baltimore Ravens Bud Light cans.
Okay, so that's just the thing they do.
They must. Okay, let's think of a. I'll do Green Bay because they haven't won. Okay, what team that hasn't won one but has one? Oh, I got
The
one.
Dolphins.
Oh, Dolphins. That's a good one.
Let's go back to 72.
Dolphins Super Bowl Bud can. Oh my God, they do.
Holy shit!
It says 1973.
Okay.
Champions.
Oh, they won in 72. Wait. Oh, it's because the Super
72
Bowl
and
takes
3.
place in 73.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, this can't be a real. This has to be like a throwback or some shit. This can't. I need to know.
Miami re-celebrates every year. Be like, well, remember we were undefeated, motherfuckers.
Bud Light is like, we have to release these in every fucking city. Well, nostalgia's big right now. Nostalgia's in. Bring back the 78 can.
Dude.
73
Man,
can.
if that's the case and they have to release those worldwide, like across the United States, I guess it wouldn't make sense worldwide. But in the U.S.,
man.
they release Miami Dolphins 72 versions. No one's fucking buying them. I guarantee you, to borrow a line from Vincent J. McMahon, that you would definitely see a line of homeless people be like, it's football season. You know what that means? Bad football teams that won a Super Bowl, free beer for us.
Yeah. Dude, I just sent you a picture of the Miami Dolphins 72 ring. This fucking ring sucks.
Oh, dude, that is terrible. Look up the Patriots last ring, and you'll be like, what?
Yeah.
It's not
yeah,
fair.
I know what that looks like. It's ridiculous. By the way, this is a Super Bowl ring I'm looking at.
It's got two fucking diamonds. The
undefeated. The one in Ace Ventura where he's trying to find the NFC Championship ring looks cooler than this
Oh,
one.
it had more diamonds. Actually,
It actually had a very rare amber stone.
what was that? The 94?
Yeah,
NFC
something
ring?
like that. Yeah, I think it's the 94 NFC Championship.
Yeah, let's look this bad boy up.
I accidentally typed in 1994 Super Bowl Bud can, and it just came up with who else? The Niners. Go Niners!
Yeah, I was gonna send you this nice photo of all of these, and you can just be like, what?
Is it bad that I'm so trashy and like the Niners so much that I want to almost collect? I'm never gonna get a goddamn Super Bowl ring.
Now,
Like I'll never be able to have one of those. But what if? What if
look at
I
that
just
fucking
go
NFC
get a?
championship ring? No, it
Yeah.
just shits on Miami. Holy
I know that's
fuck.
so much better.
Oh, granted,
It's
that's
so much better.
2012, but still.
I know. Well, like I'm just saying, does it make me trash that I just want to go somehow collect all of the Niners different championship Bud Light cans? Because that's the closest thing I can get to a Super Bowl ring. I can't afford a knockoff one. I can't even afford a staffer one.
You pay an extra $10 if somebody says Joe Montana held it. There's no way to prove this, but
Do you
he did.
imagine like just being so like if I just saw Montana and like walking down a locker room hallway, and I was just like, "Good game, Joe," and he's just like, "Thanks, kid," and then I'm like, "Hey, will you sign my Bud Light can?" He'd probably like, "No, get the fuck away from me. I went to Notre Dame, you piece of garbage. I don't drink Bud Light.
Yo,
I sip scotch."
What fun fact, Wade? Those rings I just sent you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all 6 of those Niner rings right there from the 1981, 84, 88, 89, 94, and 2012 San Francisco Championship ring set is $35.99 with $4.99 shipping. They're totally
so they're
real.
Plastic.
No, they're completely real.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're completely real. Cubic zirconium.
But they're only $40 for all of them?
Yeah, $40 and you get 6 rings. Dude,
I might do that.
You should do that and just ball out
Just
one
start,
day.
Dude, every time I just go on stage, I'm just always wearing a fucking Niners championship ring for some reason. I'm just doing stand-up with an NFC championship ring on.
Everybody's looking around and be like, yeah, 2012, we were doing pretty good. And, yeah, I was on the team that year. I was third string receiver. I never played, but I was there.
I could actually probably make up a BS story with that 2012 NFC Championship.
Yeah, you totally could.
Because I was like 20 years old. I mean, like somehow I might have made it to the show.
I used to be a track star. They had me for deep routes. I never played, though.
Dude, that's the shitty part about the internet now is, like, dudes definitely used to figure out how to do this. Like, just make, like, because you just buy, like, because I know, pretty sure the NCAA championship rings and stuff, none of those are like real made of real valuable jewels. They're made by the same people. It's that like Johnson company that makes your like class rings and shit when you're in high school.
Wade, for instance, and I'll give you a perfect instance of this happening, and I forget which baseball team it was. It was the Marlins. So somebody was working for the Marlins in '98 when they won the World Series.
Right, so they got a staff ring.
So they got a staff ring because they give rings out to everybody. And
those are the bullshit ones. They aren't like
they
jewel.
are.
They don't have the real
but
jewels.
This
They're
guy,
that Johnson company.
The guy kind of looked like the backup catcher, so he stole all the valor. He wore the ring and be like, yeah, we won.
Stolen baseball valor.
Yeah, back when baseball
He's wearing one of their camo army outfits that they wear on Memorial Day. He's just wearing a Miami Marlins camo jersey. Like, yeah, you know, it was a real tough battle out there. You know, I was a real captain though. Like, I was warming up the pitchers.
Yeah,
but
man, my hand hurt so bad.
I had to build up his confidence. You know, and you know they say like, oh, they don't. Everyone's like, man, the starting catchers like they have bad knees. Yeah, I have bad knees too. I've technically probably caught more innings than Pudge Rodriguez. Okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you know, old Pudge, man, he wouldn't have that job if it weren't for me on my knees, banging them up every day back there for the relief pitchers. Fuck.
Yeah. You know, and you want to know something else? Knee saver time. I've had my shin guards on more often than any starting catcher. They have to take them off the hit. I never take them off. As soon as I show up to the ballpark, bam, shin guards on. Never come off. I run sprints in my goddamn shin guards. Do you pussy?
As a matter of fact, let me pull up my leg right now. You can see the indents.
That was such bullshit when I played baseball. Like when I got to college, when we ran sprints and did like conditioning and shit, like for the first half of conditioning, our coaches would make all the catchers run full gear.
Well, what the fuck?
So I'd be running like 60-yard sprints full gear.
Okay.
Or I shouldn't say 60, whatever. It was sometimes 60 yards.
All right, Wade. Well,
like, we did have to run sprints.
When
like
you were playing baseball for the National Communist Party, how was it?
Yeah, dude, like that sucked. But I'll tell you what was hilarious is like it was like when you swing a weighted bat, you know, like when you put like the donut on the bat and then you take it off and you think you're faster, dude. You took off your gear and you just fucking fly. You felt like you were like, I'm so goddamn fast. Like, I felt like I could beat Usain Bolt, dude.
No, dude. What happened is you took off that gear and all of a sudden there was air conditioning outside.
Yeah. I was that kid people hated, though, because people found, like, I was the kid who tried hard all the time.
Oh, okay, yeah, that guy.
And so it was like, you know, towards, like, you'd be, especially, like, one of those punishment, like sprinting sessions.
You were always the example the coach used.
Oh god, I hated it, but I
Wade
also
always
was just
runs
like,
it out.
I know, I was the kid who always ran it out, but it's also just how I played. I just had to play that way, and it's like I couldn't turn it off, so people hated me. But like, I remember like one time we had to just run it until like people were barfing because of like how much we ran because people weren't going to class and shit.
Oh,
And
so baseball has football's version of suicides.
Oh yeah, dude, you just
Okay.
run, just running like just sprints as far and like I remember our coach
Fuck that.
getting on our like our center fielder because like your catchers shouldn't be your fastest people on your team. They just like
No.
just thinking about it logically, there's
No.
no way your center fielder should be the fastest person on your team.
Yeah, because they have your outfield should be fast because of all the area to cover.
Exactly, it's logical. Now, when this is where it's bad. We were running these sprints, right? And and every time I'm running, I'm not slowing down. I'm pushing as hard as I can to run this whole time. Because in my mind, because I'm, dumb and believe like if you work hard, they'll let you off easier, right? So like I'm just like if we just all run hard, the first like 20 sprints, they'll eventually go, well, they're running and at least putting in the effort, so they'll be done. But the problem is everybody knows that's bullshit except me. And so I'm sprinting my fucking balls off, and I'm beating our center fielder. Like me and the other catcher, it's funny because our other catcher was super fast. He was like one of those guys we had pinch run all the time because he could literally steal bases and nobody would catch him.
Gotcha.
And
Okay. You
I'm
had
keeping
Ricky
up with
Henderson
him.
on your team.
Yeah, I'm keeping up with him too. And then our coach just starts ripping into everybody because he's like, how the fuck are our catchers beating our outfielders in sprints? You guys aren't fucking trying. Like, which probably added another 15 sprints to the whole team.
Oh,
It was like,
shit.
ah, shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what happens when you're a tryhard because then instead of people being mad at the people not going to class, people get mad at you for trying.
I'm just picturing all the bad things like in their head. They're like, yo, hey, guys, can we have a team meeting? Excluding the catchers.
Yeah. And this is why nobody liked me.
Oh, shit.
No, I had friends with this.
I just picture, like, everybody thinking you have malice in your heart because you're just smoking them, and then you're over there going, what? I thought I'd end it quicker.
Yeah, I legitimately thought that. I also was just mad too. I was mad and I was kind of like happy that I did that because the guys who don't go to class, fuck them. Fuck those guys because like it's a team thing. How hard is it to go to fucking class?
Yeah, but you say that, Wade, but you were the coach's dream because there's always that one person. Once he found out he had two of them with you and your other catcher, he's like, oh, thank God. I'm going to fucking abuse these kids now legally because now you can't let them outrun you fucking pieces. And that just goes off.
It sucks because the coaches like used me as an example, but I wanted to use me more as an example. But I was also one of the kids who got caught with an MIP at the Halloween party that our baseball team threw. So it's like he wants to use me as an example, but he can't. Also, because I'm a bad example.
Oh, so
because I'm not doing shit off the field.
Your
right.
goal was to be Charlie Sheen, like in
Yeah,
Wild
dude.
Thing.
Yeah, if you give me a pair of glasses, I immediately shape up and I don't cause any more trouble. But he never got me my pair of glasses.
So I couldn't get that cool haircut.
No, couldn't get the cool haircut.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, dude. College sports were fun.
Oh, man, it's funny you say that. Like, speaking of stupid things you did, like MIP, what you talked about, we were having a big party with our golf team. It's a rough and rugged sport, I know. But we were doing that, and we got busted, and the cops come in and have you write your name. You think with John Malkovich's name above mine, I wouldn't write my own.
Yeah. You saw one of your buddies write John Malkovich down, and you just sort of like, did you start like, Steve, that's not your name, man?
No, I'm not that bad of
it.
it. I'm not a bad friend, but I was just like, huh, and wrote my name down. Next thing you know, I got a fucking weird bullshit ticket from a campus cop.
Yeah.
Luckily, the police didn't do anything.
What I wish I would have done when I got my MIP is like I went to a party where I'm drinking underage and I didn't even drive there. My buddy drove us there. Why would I bring my wallet?
Yeah.
Why did I do that? Like, that's the thing I think about a lot where I go, I shouldn't even had my ID with me.
No. You really
I should have just lied. I could have just told them I was you. And totally been fine.
Yeah, you could have done so much and just got away with it.
But instead, I knew I had my ID on me. I know they're going to check it. Like, at that time, I didn't think about that, right? You know, I'm just some dumb 20-year-old. And, like, I remember when I got mipped, all I said was, and the cops come in and like, hey, okay, you guys, who here's underage? I immediately raise my hand. Nobody else does. And I'm like, and like the cop goes, okay, come on, guys, for real. And it's like, yeah, you fucking dumb fucks. They're going to check all your guys' ID, which probably some of them were smart and didn't bring their ID like me.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm thinking. I was like, you guys are fucked. You're going to get caught.
Dude, I'm
like,
just picturing all the people around you thinking it's a Looney Tunes cartoon going on. If I don't raise my hand, they won't say anything. What are you going to do? I didn't raise my hand.
Exactly. I don't know, dude, but that's just what. Yeah, if I just didn't have my wallet, I think I probably could have gotten away with it. Who knows?
You might have.
I'm still mad at my buddy. My one buddy jumped off the deck and went and hid in bushes around the neighborhood somewhere and got away somehow.
Yeah, like, that's what you have to do because, Wade, the next thing they'd ask you, because I've done this, what's your soch?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would have been fucked then.
Yeah. Like, I've done that so many times. Like,
well, as a 20-year-old, you could be like, I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but you'd have to feign some bullshit to get on that train. Because most people by 18 know it.
Well, you do one thing. You just be like, dude, I'm 20 years old. I didn't know what my soch was until 2 years ago applying for college. And 2, I'm fucking wasted.
I'm rip-roaring drunk.
This jungle juice is running wild through my veins.
You guys can have a sip. Don't just say we said it was fruit juice and you got tricked.
Yep. Damn. Oh, good times. Nothing like getting arrested dressed as a Jabberwocky.
You could have got away with so much. Just have the face on. Just act like you can't talk.
Dude, Jabberwocky, low-key, back then, best Halloween costume. Now, seems a little creepy, but was real cool back then.
Yeah. But could you do the Jabberwocky dance?
You just pop lock. You just fake it. Pop lock. I was one that got cut. That's what I told people.
I was the cut Jabberwocky.
I was backup. I was a backup catcher, and I was a backup Jabberwocky.
And I was a backup catcher
the life
for the
and
Miami
story
Marlins.
of a the life and story of a backup. That'll be the name of my biography.
Well, you can always fake it till you make it. Just got to get one of those rings, man.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to start doing stand-up wearing a championship San Francisco 49er ring, and it'll be sweet. I'll get one of those starter jackets I see people wearing now, the throwback starter jackets for the 49ers. Then I'll look like I'm just straight out of high school, you know? I have a fake fucking Niners ring with a starter not a starter jacket, a Letterman jacket. Get the fake Letterman jacket? Hell yeah, dude.
There you go. Be like, no, I was in it when it was good. A candlestick, motherfucker.
Dude, I'll just fucking Photoshop my face on somebody else's face in a team photo and just keep it on my phone.
No, you'd fuck up and be like, no, they got a statue in front of me. God damn it, they've been there. Dude.
I'm the only backup to make it to the NFL Hall of Fame.
You wouldn't know because it got robbed.
Yeah. It's not there. Yeah, somebody stole it. Roger Goodell stole my statue and monument to me. It's in his basement. I tried to bet, but the El Presidente from Barstool bid and got the man cave.
Yeah, he got the man cave.
So I can't go there and steal it.
Yeah, he offered.
I tried to get in contact with Dave Portnoy and have him steal my memorial back for me, but he told me to fuck off. And,
yeah, when I got in contact,
that's just what it goes.
I got in contact with Barstool. They paid $250,000 to lure in Goodell. They signed it, but then Goodell found out what was up and paid his way out of it.
It was a real elaborate Ocean's 11 type situation. We just really wanted to get my memorial back and put it in the NFL Hall of Fame.
The sad thing is, what I just said about Goodell is 100% factual.
Wait, did he pull out?
Yeah, he paid it off. So he doesn't have to do it.
No,
So
what
he
a bitch.
Yeah, he's
so
a
he
bitch.
just played his own money towards the cause, so Dave Portnoy wouldn't have to come
Yes,
to
because
his
the
house.
owner of Barstool Sports is they're big Patriots fans, and they are just going to just shit on him.
Yeah,
So
he
Goodell
hates
knew
Dave
this.
Portnoy.
The $250K ponied that up and said this instead would just go to somebody who's more needing that serves in the front line currently.
Oh, what a
So
bitch.
yeah, he opted out and be like, Valor.
So they're
Yeah.
gonna bring in. So he's gonna do the classic thing where he brings in a troop and has a flyover over his house.
He's like, as he's going to his house, he's got somebody in his acreage unfurling a stadium-sized flag.
Goodell's just wearing a fucking camouflage Dallas jersey.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna say he's dressed as the fucking general insurance guy.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
New
Go,
sponsorship.
General, and save some time. Hello, Mr. Goodell. I'm really glad me, Shaquille O'Neal, is here to watch the football game with you. It just turns into a giant general ad.
It'd be so good.
Dude, I love Shaq. He is the spokesman for so many cool things, like the General and Papa John's. He's killing it.
Oh yeah, he's doing great, and his sneakers sell like crazy.
Really? I didn't even know he had sneakers.
Yeah,
who's
it's
he-
like an
his own
exclusive
brand?
line to Walmart.
Really? Oh, that makes sense.
So
Now
they're
that-
like $25, $30 shoes, but he's making a killing.
I bet, dude. You know, I've walked by the Walmart shoes section, and I'd be lying if I didn't say, there's a couple of pair in there I could see myself wearing if I needed to get a cheap pair of shoes real fast.
Exactly.
They're just like you can find they're just like generic knockoff That's the one thing I've kind of liked about them. There's no logos on them. Like you could get one just like a plain black pair of shoes that they probably fall apart in 6 months, but whatever. They're $30.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't become a walking billboard for their shoe.
I honestly think I could walk into a Walmart, dress myself up super nice, and walk out and go someplace, and nobody could tell it was from Walmart. I think I have the ability to do that. I choose to dress the way I look, like a trucker who spent way too much time at Comic-Con. I know what I look like, and I choose to look like this. I could clean myself up like that.
You look like a trucker that has a horrible anime masturbation habit.
I have a pillow in my
Yeah, you got one of
cabin.
those little love pillows. Like, no, this just helps me sleep. I just put my leg over it, and then while I'm sleeping, I grind on it to get the bleach in.
Dude, a weeaboo truck driver is the funniest character of all time. Just on CB radio talking Japanese.
Oh, man. That is a weird phenomenon, because I went into a YouTube rabbit hole of oddities on that.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're weird.
Their speech pattern changes. I don't know
Yeah,
what it
dude.
is. Like, the further and further I got, the more, weird lispy stuff. And it's not because of, sexual preference or anything. It's just like a subsect of the way they talk. And probably because they don't talk to anybody.
Yeah, they just what happens is they watch all the Japanese anime just to look at the girls they like, and then what happens is their voice gets higher and higher trying to mimic that because that's the only interaction they have.
I found out that there's one name that kept coming up. It's Hatsuminu or something. Anyways, I can't even pronounce it.
Hold on. Can I pause you for a second?
Okay.
There's this trucker weeaboo. It's the Fast and the Furious, the first one, when they're trying to rob it, but instead of a shotgun, he just stabs him with a katana.
Oh, he busts out like a Final Fantasy sword from a convention?
Yeah, exactly. He just has Sephiroth's sword and just fucking slashing at Vin Diesel.
He jumps out and Naruto runs towards people?
Yeah. He's fast and furious.
He's like, oh, hey, guys, are you seriously ready to fight? Okay, well, get ready for my power. And just he's got to scream, get his power level up.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So, wait, you looked up this guy, right? So what's his deal?
Oh, the anime dude?
Yeah, the anime dude.
He was bringing up all the stuff, and this character, I'm done trying to say it. Anyways, this girl with aqua hair that goes like in ponytails down to her feet. It looks like a Pokemon character from the hair. But
okay, gotcha.
so he's doing all this, and I can't. He's talking, but I'm not really paying attention because behind him is a pillow. That's, I don't know, has to be 5 feet tall.
A pillow 5 feet tall
of her.
Ooh.
There is a alarm clock with it's like a 3D projection thing of her dancing. So I couldn't tell. It was weird. It was so weird. I'm just watching everything in the background, and everything screams to me, I spent my life saving importing everything.
Right. I think I just found what you're looking at, who you were talking about, the character anyway. And okay, I guess it's very weird though. Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're on the borderline, right? There's a borderline that's like, maybe you're almost into some illegal things. You're close.
There's no close, dude. There's no close. That is just like, no, I'm going to put this over the stuff because the real stuff that I liked is hidden behind it. It's a deep, deep, dark secret that would actually put me on a list.
It's hidden deep in my subconscious.
Yeah, exactly. When I turn off this recording, I am going to vigorously masturbate.
I am burying those thoughts so deep that I'm just stacking anime manga on top of it, just deep like a hoarder, so I can't find it within my mind.
I like the surge. You ever play Where's Waldo? But for porn. Cartoon porn.
Actually, Waldo, a porn cartoon, is actually my 58th favorite porn cartoon.
You know, there's
Waldo, where is he? Always in someone's ass.
That hat has a good texture.
What's really weird is the voice I just did. I don't even know who you're talking about, but I'm fairly confident I nailed it. That voice.
You're damn close. You are damn close. It's scary. I had to eventually shut it off because I was getting scared. Like as I was watching, I'm like, is this tracking? Like, I don't want any of this on my history. But I watched 6 videos. I'm like,
Yep. And now all you have is that.
Oh, no. Thankfully, the algorithm didn't pick it up. It's still showing me a bunch of stupid dog videos. I watch dog videos that make me laugh just for, like, palate cleansing. So it's always
gotcha.
Dog does something stupid. I'm like, sweet. And then I watch gross and grotesque stuff, just to more weirdness.
Gotcha. Yeah, I made the mistake of looking up van life stuff a couple months ago. I don't know why. Like, I just saw something and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Like, they converted a van and they live in it. That's pretty cool.
What if instead of a mobile home, we got like a smaller one that you could still a van? Yeah, we'll just get rid of the back seats. We put a mattress in. You know, bands used to do it all the time, and they're pretty cool, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go.
Right.
You're just trying to get people to buy in.
Dude, actually, to be honest, like some of the like engineering that these people do in their vans is really cool. The problem is I went on a like rabbit hole and was just like watching people's like different vans. But the problem is after you watch 5 of those videos, you've seen everybody's different van conversions. So now I just get nothing but all.
So
there's so many. So I'm trying to bury those now.
There is a Pimp My Van channel.
Oh no, there's several. 100.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, dude. There's one dude I follow one account because he actually does really cool things where it's like he shows you from beginning to end. Like most of them are like van tours, right? So it's just like here's what my van looks like now. This dude shows you how he builds them, which that's the more fascinating part to me, to watch how you can build, put in a kitchen, and then like convert a couch that turns into a bed. Like that shit's kind of interesting. It's just fun to see how they fit the puzzle because he buys different like size vans and stuff, so that's kind of interesting to watch him do that. But yeah, there's a lot of different channels out there where people are just like, yeah, this is how I made this van fucking dope.
Well, what we're going to do here is I'm going to convert my van. All you need is a simple arc welder. If you don't have skills, don't worry, you'll figure it out. First one.
I like this. What's interesting to me is when they're always like, "This is my stealth, my urban stealth van," and it's like, I was like, "You shouldn't call it that."
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I have a picture. I know what it is. It is a white van with no windows except for the front.
Most of these are white vans. That's the other thing that's concerning. I'm
Oh.
like, guys, get a fucking paint job. Although smart, actually, if you want to stay undercover or keep people away from your van,
damn it,
get a
Wade.
white van.
You found the pedo channel. God, you're just like watching them be like, yep, and this is where I'm going to commit my future crimes. I'm going to make it really comfortable in here for a little bit.
I guess that makes sense. That's why they all live in the woods.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
See, it explains why they know all the back roads and the mountains up in Utah and Colorado. That makes sense.
Okay,
now.
guys, if you want to get here, you actually take a turn 2 clicks down here. 2 clicks? What the hell? Don't worry
Who says
about
clicks? Yeah, anybody who says clicks, pedo. If you're 2 clicks from anything, you're pedo. If you're not flying a plane and
Exactly.
with a commercial flight, you're pedo.
That's just like the people that are saying, like, all right, so I went 3 nautical miles. And you're like, we're in a car, Steve.
Well, you can't be nautical if you're on land. Oh, that's what you think.
You're just like, I need to leave.
Steve, I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
Where'd you say you're going? No, I don't need to go to a bonfire. Where? Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. No, yeah, but I think actually if you wanted to keep people away from your van, which like that's what like some of these people install like security systems on their vans, like they put cameras on the outside of them so when they're in them at night they can see
They
like
just
what's
got
going on
2
around their van.
back-to-back like those echo shows, so it just does 180 in each direction. Like nobody knows how to take these out.
Yeah.
Just the dumbest
we're gonna pull a
fucking thing.
job. You gotta get past the laser security system first. It's where Bill comes in. He's the best sniper to ever come out of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot off each camera.
Don't worry, I sprayed these with a carbon fire tungsten. It's pretty good.
No, but I guess it's like a super. This is gonna blow your mind. So, like, I got down this rabbit hole, and I wouldn't have known this unless I got down this van life rabbit hole. You'll never guess who lives in a van now, and I'll give you a hint: MTV, and that's the only hint I'm gonna give you, and you try to MTV celebrity.
Okay, I'm gonna say 3 names.
Okay. This is my favorite game, by the way, on the recurring game on the podcast. Nathan's 3 guesses to Wade's absurd guess.
And I'm going to give legitimate answers.
Yes. Wait, you haven't been this whole time? Fuck you. Play my game, you son of a bitch.
All right. Kurt Loder.
No, not Kurt Loder.
Tom
Nobody
Green.
who's no, not Tom Green. No, okay, I'll give you one more hint before you. It's nobody who hosts a show, but it was a cast member of a show.
Cast member. Was on MTV. Is a cast member. Christina Pazsitzky.
Your mom's house is now located down by a van
Yep.
by the river. No, it wasn't. It's actually, it makes the most sense. Wee Man.
Oh, yeah, it's like a tiny house. That works
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
he just I watched the whole video about it. He like sold his house and all this shit. He's a single guy and he was just like, I fucking hated like having a house and shit. So he's like, I went down to Alabama and I bought this van that this dude was trying to sell. He'd made it custom to live in and stuff. And it's like, yeah, it's perfect for me. He's like, he lives like sometimes he's like, sometimes I live down here on the Venice Beach next to the skate park because he still skateboards. So he's like, I just wake up and go skateboard. And then he's like, and then if I don't want to be here, I drove to my buddy Preston's house who lives in Alabama. And then I drove over to Pennsylvania and hung out with like he's just like I just go wherever I want now, and I'm like that makes the most sense for Wee Man, to be honest.
It does, and it also makes the most sense he went to Alabama, because when I think of Alabama, outside of like backwards thinking and all this other stuff, there's 2 things I think of, and that's trucks and vans.
Yeah.
And surplus.
Also, you want to buy one for that because that van's bulletproof. It was definitely used in a fucking theft of some pills, just like some kind of like drug deal gone wrong, and that thing probably and there's no bullet holes in it because
it's bulletproof. Yeah, but the bad thing is it's got the General Lee paint job 75% of the time.
Actually, it's just straight on black. It's just straight up all black.
Huh. They're doing their moonshine business. That's where he's going to buy vans.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Why wouldn't you?
Okay, yeah. I think that's more in Louisiana, down by the bayou.
Down by the where they're selling meth and pills.
Yeah, that's the new converted moonshining. It's
Dude,
like,
you just gotta go wherever there's a trailer park and there's fucking methamphetamine and pills. Fact.
Yeah.
I'll go to a fucking big goddamn trailer park right now, and I go knock on. I give myself 3 doors. I knock on 3 doors. I will find somebody who knows somebody.
I thought there was a 3 doors down joke coming. But no, last time I went down there, that's where I saw Future.
Wait, Future? Wait, you went to Alabama?
Went down to the trailer park, saw Future getting some Molly Percocet.
Ah, okay. I thought you were saying you went to a Future concert in Alabama. I was like, that's really weird and specific, and you've never told me that. Like, that seems like something you'd come up casually in conversation. Yeah, I went to Alabama, saw Future. It turns out Yellow Wolf dropped in. You know, it was pretty cool.
He taught me the meaning of Redbone.
You know, I've never heard so many people yell "Roll Tide" at a rap concert. I didn't know that was a thing, but they say it for everything.
It just means something for everybody. Like, fuck. Dude, I wanted to bring this story up to you because there's a couple of them.
Uh-huh.
But we were talking about teachers earlier. There was a Georgia teacher who faked kidnapping to cover up gay sex in a motel to shake down.
Wait, he was like, okay, I'll cop a charge for this rather than I'd rather lose my job for kidnapping than for gay sex.
Mm-hmm.
But was it gay sex with an underage student?
Yeah.
Or is it just gay sex?
Let's see. After he met a man at a hotel.
Oh, man, this dude deeply has it seated that he is not supposed to be. Like, he is repressing his sexual urges hard. You'd rather cop to a kidnapping charge and just be like, dude, I'm banging this dude in a hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
Teach at a Catholic school? Like,
yeah.
Why was his job at risk? If anything, he'd come back as a fucking hero to the school probably.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the newscast of it.
Okay.
Alleging a man was kidnapped at a Macon CVS, taken to a motel, and robbed. But is all this true? Sabrina Burr set out to verify what happened. Her source is the Bibb County Sheriff's Office and its records.
The source is the Sheriff County.
It all started with a Facebook post. Kathy Hackle posted saying a man was robbed on Tuesday at the CVS on Northside Drive and Forest Hill Road. The post says the man came out of the store to get in his truck when 2 other men jumped in his car and held him at gunpoint. It goes on to say they forced him to drive out to a motel on Eisenhower Parkway where they had him go into a motel room. It alleges the robbers stole the man's phone and $70.
This is just a huge sex kink.
Oh, yeah. No, they hired it. It was one of those higher fetishes, so it's like, no, I really want to get fucked after getting jacked.
Yeah, and I want you to lay out plastic like you're going to murder me, but then just pee all over me. Like in that movie Horrible Bosses.
It's like, you guys, what's your number one fantasy? Well, I really love Dexter. Say no more. We have the package just for you. You'll see it when you get there.
Dude, just like a sexual experience, kidnapping experience is just so funny to me. It's just like that. That's what those, remember when we talked about the murder cleanup service? That's what those guys do on the side when they don't have murders they clean up.
Like, shit.
They just make fake crime scenes. We got the materials for it. I mean, there's no sense of throwing out this blood if people are into that.
It's just like, oh, well, we got lubricant, we got dental dam. What more do you need?
Yeah, exactly. You know, piss on them, beat them.
They love it.
Yeah. All right, continue.
Before the man got away. Hackle identified the man to us as Chris Keys and told us she got that information from her daughter who heard the story from him. But did this really happen? Sergeant Linda Howard of the Bibb County Sheriff's Office says nobody was robbed or...
I've been watching Ancient Aliens a lot lately. And
Are you hearing the noises?
No, but I just dropped the fucking... They just dropped the one single thing that they say all the time. But did this really happen? But what if it was aliens? And maybe that's... I'm saying this might actually be aliens, Nathan. This guy might have been kidnapped by aliens is what happened.
God, I love that sound. No, it could... it's definitely gun-toting aliens that just...
get in a fucking spaceship, bitch.
If you won't get in the spaceship, don't worry. We dental dammed an entire room. We're going to go do that, and then we're just going to fucking dump a urinal on you.
Yeah, you dental dam a room.
They didn't have the tarps. They ran out.
It just looks like the house from E.T. Just fucking pushing it in there.
That works.
Oh shit!
It all picks up the same.
Yeah. In E.T., the fucking government just dental damned your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
At that CVS. We told her the name that Hackle gave us. She said that Keys was robbed, but not in North Macon. She said the man went to the Regency Inn and Suites Motel on Eisenhower Parkway looking.
All right, I'm gonna pause this real quick. You know it's a lie because there's way too many fucking details for somebody that just got hijacked.
Right, yeah. The Eisenhower Highway. Also, that just makes Eisenhower the gayest highway ever.
They don't
yo,
say
Eisenhower Parkway's mad gay, yo.
They're not saying that I'm going to put you on Hershey Lane anymore. It's like,
No.
I'm going to stick this right up Eisenhower Highway.
I'm going to stick it to you like that lightning struck the Eisenhower tree at Augusta National. That's a really inside golf reference, but you know it.
But it was a zinger.
I just killed so hard with so many Augustanites.
Oh, man, it was really shocking you brought up all those jokes.
Yeah. I don't know why I wanted to go that specific, but whatever.
And that's where he was robbed. A news release from the sheriff's office says deputies met with Keys at the motel about a robbery. He said he was at the motel when he heard
Of virginity. Robbery of virginity.
a knock at his room door.
He took my
When he
black
opened
cherry.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I'm just thinking in your case, Wade, you push back in the white whale of a turd.
He took my black cherry and my pink apple. That's losing your throat virginity.
Pink apple. I've never actually heard that.
I haven't either. I just made it up.
I love how. Is it? Are you saying apple because you have an Adam's apple, or
correct?
Is it, okay. Fair enough. I'm just picturing somebody doing like they're rubbing their Adam's apple now.
Yeah, they're trying to pick the apple, man.
Oh. I got my
With
apple picker.
They're
bringing in
baby
their
arm.
own apple picker. What's up?
door, two masked men, one of whom was armed, robbed him. Keys told deputies he had responded to an ad on Craigslist to meet a man in a motel room. Keys told deputies at the time of the initial.
What could go wrong? I was just meeting a guy off Craigslist in a motel room. Most common area to meet.
Yeah, and as you know, they got rid of the casual encounter sites on Craigslist, so, I mean, it definitely isn't anything sexual. I know that for a fact.
That would be
That's
great to see.
That's illegal now.
His casual encounter. I met you in a motel room. We were supposed to meet, but we never saw eye to eye.
You came in wearing a ski mask and Oakley shades, so I never saw any part of your facial features. Which, as you know, in our previous exchanges, ominous faces get me hot.
I came in the front door. I cried when you left out the back.
Report, he was going to tell his father that he was kidnapped from another location and brought to the motel because he didn't want the story to get out. So we verified Keys was robbed but was not kidnapped at the CVS. Keys is now in custody and is charged with solicitation of sodomy. In Macon, Sabrina Burse, 13 WMAZ News.
That's a very specific charge, by the way.
It is. So many, and the fact that they use those fucking it's driving me nuts. It lends credence to your aliens. Like, it's subvertly telling you, aliens.
What state is that in? Because I need to look up if that's...
Macon County is in Georgia.
So Georgia has a soliciting sodomy charge?
Yeah.
That's so oddly specific.
Hey, man. Is it count as soliciting as if you're inside, like, with your couple? So, like, yeah,
so, like, if you, like, are trying to get your wife, so it's just same sex, or different.
Yeah, it's like if you're trying to just,
female.
sneak one in with your wife or your husband. I mean, come on.
Does Georgia just not like butt stuff?
We convict you of third-degree butt stuff, Wade.
Yeah, you've been eating ass behind the fucking CVS, and we can't allow that. Nobody should be licking anybody's ass, because that's what the good book says. You don't know that. You've never looked in the good book. I'll just listen to what the preacher tells me on Sunday.
You violated the two-finger rule. Everybody knows that can't handle anything more than the okay sign.
They're going to fucking flip their lid when they find out about eating ass. Also, they're also going to flip their lid when they find out people are face fucking people.
Yeah. Wait till basically what you're saying is wait till they get the
for soliciting
internet.
face fucking for apple picking. He might serve 2 to 5 years for apple picking. Mom, what's apple picking? I thought we could go to the apple orchard this weekend. Apparently, it's illegal.
Where'd you hear such language, son? They
It's gonna be my new thing to call getting head is apple picking.
Yo, girl, I need to pick my apple.
You're just picking my apple, girl.
Well, I guess you pick her apple, right? No, they don't have
she's like, girl, let me reach down your basket and pick that apple.
What is that? Oh, that's prison talk. Sorry, don't mind me.
You got a nice apple there. Looks nice and ripe.
That just reminds me of basketball, where he's like, that girl, bitch is sitting down there going,
yeah.
And she's got the sweetest Adam's apple.
Yeah.
God, that was great.
Yeah, that is a great movie. Oh, that's fucking great, though. That I can't, like, that's such a great pair of words, though. Soliciting sodomy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep.
I don't know. That just sounds like a nice way to pick. That sounds like a porn category.
Soliciting anything, yeah. That's
No, just those two words together, though, sodomy and soliciting. Soliciting
Oh.
sodomy. That sounds, it just flows nice. You know what that sounds like? It sounds like a stripper name.
It does.
Give it up. Coming on stage 5, it's soliciting sodomy.
Do you think that was Hitler's true intent of the SS?
Yeah. That's what SS stood for.
Yep.
Soliciting sodomy. All the Germans were butt fucking.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's where the birth of Scheiser porn came from.
Exactly.
They
It
butt
was
fucked
always
each other so much they shit on each other.
It was just like, what's going on? Well, they can't control their bowels after we're done. Well,
And that's also why they were always yelling. That's why Hitler was yelling all the time, because he had to clench his butt cheeks and project out that way.
That's why I always did that straight up stand while he was
My
yelling.
butthole is not too loose.
I told
Loosey
you
butthole.
nothing bigger than the OK sign.
That's why he was actually really mad. He got butt fucked so much in art school that, like, he just couldn't feel the joy from butt fucking anymore. That he just had to go kill people.
Yeah, seriously, you need to watch that video, "The Death of Hitler" on Netflix.
Oh, that's a thing?
I'll find the link and send it to you. You need to watch it because you will die laughing.
Wait, the trailer or just the
No. There's
thing?
an actual it's like a show. I can't remember if it's a movie or just one specific show, but it's him dying in different periods.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I'll send it to you, and we'll talk about it more next time.
You mean different periods of Picasso's work? So he dies in, like, the blue period and
Yeah,
the abstract period.
When he gets to Van Gogh, it really gets fucked up.
That's a great TV show. Is just Hitler having to hang out with the famous artists. Each episode, he's just hanging out with a different painter who was way more famous and better than him.
It's just an artist of any kind, because like you get him with like Aristotle speaking all this stuff.
Aristotle's a philosopher.
Exactly, it's an artist of words. I don't know. I just want to get him with Edgar Allan Poe so he can become hopelessly addicted to opiates.
Somehow, like, because Hitler was like, he was able to convince a whole country his ideas were good. He just ends up flipping every person in history.
Yeah,
it's like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, everything went horribly wrong with our idea. We need to reconvene.
Yes.
The last thing I wanted to tell you is this beautiful article, and that is teen burglar kills goldfish because he, quote, didn't want to leave any witnesses.
Ah, yeah, that makes total sense. He probably saw that episode of Black Mirror where they fucking pulled the memory of the hamster.
Oh, I thought you were
Spoiler
going to say
alert.
he watched American Dad, and he's like, I know they can talk.
Yeah, he's like, of course I know it's you. I know it's you, you German rat. You might be a goldfish, but you'll never become a rat. And fucking shoots the bowl.
The best thing is, and this is the sub-headline, all he took were a CD player, 30 video games, 30 DVDs, a BB gun, jewelry, and a fire safe.
Was he robbing a fucking 8-year-old?
Yes.
It wasn't even actual jewelry. It was jewelry from Chuck E. Cheese. It
No,
was all
it was-
the prize tickets.
No, Wade, what it was is 6 fake championship 49er rings that are now on sale for $40.
Yes. That's how that explains why they're so cheap. He doesn't understand the value of what he has.
That's
He has-
right.
He has history right there.
I mean, he got a CD player, dude.
A CD player, damn.
What's
Like a boombox or like a Walkman?
It just says CD player. I mean, I would have been more impressed if it would have said he stole a Zune.
Or Zune. You'd be like, what the fuck? Most people be like, what's a Zune? You mean Zoom, right? That's a typo. He stole the app that people are using to talk, right? So nobody can do those meetings anymore. No more depressing bar get-togethers, right? Like on Zoom. No more Zoom happy hours. Good. I'm glad he stole Zoom. I'm glad he stole it.
This fucking meetups, man. Oh, he stole it? Great.
No, he got rid of it. Thank God. I'm tired of hearing about Karen's fucking dogs.
Oh, it's always Karen.
Yeah.
Karen and
She
her
gets
dogs.
real drunk on wine.
I love how he's like Karen and her damn dogs. She just avidly hates bird watchers.
I hate that Karen's a go-to term now. Like
It is.
I know, but like I hate it. I hate it so much. Like I didn't even want to use that name. It's such a played-out name, but then I said it and I was like, shit.
I mean, all this stuff. Like, one thing happens with one person, your name's now synonymous with X. And it's stupid.
I'm just gonna start calling every white woman Polly.
I call everybody Terry because you don't know. It's kind of like a
that's a
weird
good
name.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can't be a sexist or you can't be sexist.
Yeah. I'm swinging.
I was trying to find
both
another
ways.
word for sexist for some reason in my mind. I was like, you can't be sexist or. I was like,
Or
what?
sexist.
That was all that covers. Like it doesn't cover any other category.
It's like you could be sexist or you could be, sexist. We'll tone that down.
I don't know. You know what's definitely not sexist though, Nathan?
Oh, motherfucking punandgame.com.
That's right. There might not be any shows with women or articles written by women, but it's definitely not sexist.
That's right. Tune in. Ladies and gentlemen, go check that shit out. If you go to punandgame.com, you can check out all this content. We have it all on the site for you. Videos, the podcast, past works from everything from Fun Pun Gaming. You can watch all that stuff on the site. While you're on the site, though, you can also check out some cool things, namely some merch.
That's right. Check out the Pun and Game shop where you can find hoodies, t-shirts, all sorts of stuff for each of the shows on the website. Check that out. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF for free shipping at checkout. That's promo code WGAF. Also, guys, don't forget to sign up for that newsletter. I didn't send one out for the past 2 months. That's right, because we've been in quarantine and there's been nothing. There's been nothing for it. But that's okay. But now maybe I'll set up something and send you out another newsletter for this month of June, so you can stay up to date and be informed. Also, guys, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, which houses all the video podcasts. That's Comic Wade Taylor. So check that out if you want that. There is a link in the description down below. Also, follow us on all the different social medias. And don't forget to rate and review the podcast, guys. It's all sorts of fun.
Yeah, stroke our egos. Do that. Anyways.
Make us feel superior.
Yeah, do that. And while we do that, I got to go back to the house. I forgot to take care of the animals. They got to go. We're out.
So, you girls like championship football players?
Who gives a